became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence. I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new bloodline.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond the WWE Universe.
Has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Uh-oh. Flapjack!
Way up there. Smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation. Uh-oh, look out.
From the ground up. Nice suplex.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Look at this. Snap suplex. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Stomp in the leg.
Jay can seal it here.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall.
Uso.
And it's Jey Uso.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. Enough is enough. Just bludgeoning their opponent. Kendo stick wrapped around the head. Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Sent to the corner. Kick from Sami Zayn. Is Zayn closing this out?
That'll be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy. but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event. Showing no regard for his opponent's well-being, using him like a hammer saw to break the table in half.
Clearly holding nothing back, looking to do lasting damage.
Watching the pump handle.
What the? Oh my goodness!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
In this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. From the top! Oof, nobody home.
Gets tossed. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline. Zayn has a thunderbomb!
Taking flight.
And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Tonga Loa putting some punishing offense on display.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
ooh, targeting the leg there.
Oh, he timed that count well.
Caught with a clothesline.
Ooh, oh, that kick. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Has Sami ended it there?
This is a situation you want to avoid. Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. So the Sokoa leader of the new bloodline has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solar has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sokoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Ripping at the eyes.
Going for sliced bread.
Uso. But now here's Jey Uso.
That could put Tama down for good.
Up on their shoulder. Something driver.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Listen to this place. It's electric. Hoisted up high here.
Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to be Uso.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Genuine a game ender. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Connects on the kick.
Heading to the top turnbuckle there. From the top. On the shoulders and a slam. Kick from behind. Ouch.
Lift off. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
And we see Zayn.
I think Tama was opened up a bit there.
Zayn has this wrapped up. Sami Zayn looking for it.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so, these superstars are holding nothing back.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
And right lands.
But I think those constant attacks to his torso are adding up.
Yeah, Cole, this could have consequences for his future. And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Power from the tribal chief.
They're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
Turns the hammer into a projectile and nails it.
The door is shut, and we're at the brink of absolute chaos. War games can now officially commence. And Zayn getting knocked around there.
Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
And he has no regard for anyone else now that he has a sledgehammer in hand.
Just cranking it out. The finishing touch is going to be coming Jay's way here.
Thomas looking to wrap this one up. Drives a foot into the stomach.
Drop kick in the face. And this is where it started.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
Tonga twist. Look at Jay. His lights are off.
He can barely gain his footing, and he set up with a big boot.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope. Now Jimmy.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
He's going for the cover.
Team Roman wins the War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK all-day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here at a 2 out of Three falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Ooh, one step ahead there. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up.
Schoolboy into the pin. His shoulders are down.
Into the cover. And a shoulder in the air.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Wow. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. Find some payback with their own reversal.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, he flips that around. That turns it around for Montez. Oh, and an elbow.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Tag! Tag made!
And here we go now.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee. Oh, man! Kick to the face.
Wow.
Oh! So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
And Dawkins can't be thinking about parties after that maneuver.
Haku certainly put his best effort behind that move.
Oh, that got turned around on Dawkins.
Oh, there may be no escape from this.
Up with a tongue and
Able to free himself from the grip.
Answer that with a knee to the gut. Angelo Dawkins with a well-timed shot.
Powerful suplex toss.
Whoa! Tags into the match. Montez Ford.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Fends it off. Good counter. Goodness. All of their mass being used.
Haku has him lined up.
There's the tag. Ouch. Reversal. And that turns things around.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, what a chop.
That'll let you up.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Repeated elbows to the lower back.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red. Ooh, going over the top, all the way to the floor.
Taking off from the ropes.
Creates an opening for himself. There's return fire on Tama.
Oh, goodness, that was bad.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Whoa! That'll fillet your chest.
What a counter!
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads. Going straight to the top turnbuckle. Oh, and an elbow caught him and cleared him to the floor.
Nice side headlock.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Sent into the corner.
Clothesline in the corner!
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall. You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Superplex!
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. Oh, headbutt. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
There's the tag.
And it is on. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Down with a suplex. Tags in here.
Clothesline!
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE. Cover! And a kick out before the count even begins.
At this point in the match, I'm not surprised.
And into the corner he goes.
Countered right when it was needed. Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there. Bam!
Fires back with a crucial elbow. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders... are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
And an inverted atomic drop. Sunset flip.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. He tags out.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Jeez, nasty kick to the face. What could Haku be looking for?
Here we go. Right on point. Forget about it.
And he makes the tag.
What? Blast off! Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Misses the target.
impact. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their parting cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tom and Haku have very strong heads. And Montez Ford finds himself on the
Montez is definitely in peril here. Spinebuster! Nighty-night.
Oh, and an elbow caught him and cleared him to the floor. And he gets set back into the ring.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Punch right in the head.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
Haku with a tongue and death grip.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Able to free himself from the grip.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. Getting tagged in.
Catches the kick.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Kick right to the face.
Oh, we got a cover.
And he picks up the quick fall here. Oh, tossed to ringside.
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way. Oh!
Somersault plancha.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Dawkins' attack gets reversed.
Oh, hard shot right into the post.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Looking to go up high.
Sky high. Delivers the elbow.
A lot has been endured by Angelo Dawkins, and he could be done very soon.
Looks like the gas tech.
Here we go.
Elbow connects. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
Looking helpless right now.
Big right connects.
Oh, no. Oh, stun gun.
It looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Oh, great counter by Tama. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what. Up high. Crossbody from the top. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits. The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team Savat kick. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Oh, cover, hoping to end this.
Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little Usi along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your Tribal Chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Rock!
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
Samoa, weighing in at 319 pounds, Sika!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance. To place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality. Snap suplex. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on.
Into the pin attempt. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty.
Ties the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times. Oh, a knee. Lights out.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Sika in a state of distress.
Sika's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges.
Pulled in for a belly to belly. Goes into the pin. He forces a break before the count of two.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Up they go. Oh, atomic drop.
Belly to belly. Vicious.
It retaliates with a counter. Oh, ouch. A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong.
Does he get him here? Sika's time is coming to an end in the gauntlet.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action is left to go. Gauntlet time for Tonga Loa. Here we go.
Rock floats over.
Float over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there. And let's not lose the reason for this match. The right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Natural athletic ability shown by The Rock.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role. Whipped over in a snap suplex.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Just cranking the head. Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, This is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
That's hard to say, Michael, when the family business is all about fighting. Reversal! He saw that coming. Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Tanga Loa is waiting a bit right now.
Any attempts of offense from Tanga Loa are being sapped.
Uh-oh. Tanga Loa reverses and looks to capitalize.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Buster!
Down hard.
Shoulders down. There it is. Tanga Loa is out of this match.
One superstar down, many more to go. Throwing down the gauntlet.
Interesting. Jay has a very good chance in this gauntlet match.
Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
Here we go.
Inverted DDT. Lights out.
Kick to the back. Oof. He's quick to get out of the way there.
Ripped in the hard way.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. Belly to belly.
And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there. The Rock left an opening for the counter.
Countering each other again and again.
Into the DDT.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from turning this around.
Gotta ring your bell.
Boom.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Sends the knee to the face. That'll stop you. The Great One has become relentless.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here. A reversal. Well scouted.
And The Rock kicks out. Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Up fast. Spine buster.
Does he have him here? Call it a night. James is gone from this gauntlet match.
A whole herd of entrants waits backstage. This is very far from over.
Watch out. Here comes Nia Jax. And this gauntlet just got very interesting.
Letting his opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking.
Ooh, Brett Wall running into you.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
well-placed punch. Ugly, but effective response.
Boom, right to the body. Stops that offense from connecting.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. This is nasty. Brutality.
Treating the cranium like a basketball. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
The Rock looking to supercharge those millions and millions of fans of his.
Buster down hard.
Quickly, the cover. And she kicks out at 2.
The end is in sight.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom. This could put a stop to Nia. Cover.
There's 2. That's it. It's over. Nia Jax taken out of this gauntlet match.
Down they go, but there is no time to even process this elimination with 5 other competitors left in this gauntlet. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia.
Here it comes.
Bottom. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Shoulder up before 3.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you. Here it comes. Rocky doesn't know where he is.
Cover. 2. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
We still got a lot ahead of us with 4 more entrants on the list.
The next combatant is Haku, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
The great one with the float over.
Nice DDT.
And Haku is on the downside of things now.
Looks like Haku is having trouble generating any sort of defense. Oof, devastating knee to the neck.
Pow, what a shot.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly. Effective arm drag.
His stamina is getting tested here.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work. Ooh, again.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Showing exactly why he's the great one. Belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
The Rock with some good timing here.
Propped up in the corner.
Wicked clothesline. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Good defense there. Huge boot.
Down to boom. And a double axe handle smash.
Quick thinking by The Rock. Clothesline.
Oh, effective body blow. Going straight for the body. Doing a little more softening up in the torso area.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate. To start going for Hail Mary plays.
Foot to the belly.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh, man. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Ooh,
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
And the damage to the torso is just piling.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
An uncanny showing of power. Mori fought desperately, trying to get out of the figure four, and does.
Nasty kick to the face.
That might have done it. This could be it. A defiant kick out after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Boom with a DDT.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Oh, he has the answer for the Rock.
From the heavens. Misses big time. Up fast. Spine buster.
Cover here. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match. This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Solo Sikoa.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Oh, belly. Solo must be getting phased by this attack.
Solo has to find a way to turn things around.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Ooh. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Oof.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Ooh. Ooh. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Boom.
Pretty drop kick. And Sikoa gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, that's...
Uh-oh. Rock
got it. I think it's over. 2 count. It's all over for Solo Sikoa. No match for the gauntlet.
They are out of here.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. And here he comes, Yokozuna entering the gauntlet.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. We're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Counters to gain the advantage. Counters. Shoulders down. Slips the shoulder
putting the cart before the horse with that pin, but it was worth a try. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Well scouted by the big one. And avoids taking any damage.
Oh, that right there is classic Rock. Float over into the DDT.
Effectively using the knee.
Boom! To the back of the neck.
The temple's getting rattled. Big knee.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Aggressive display leaves Yokozuna reeling.
And The Rock reminding everyone that he's so much more than just catchphrases and charisma.
Able to slip out of that one. Vicious right forward. Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam. Flapjack. Gosh, landing face first. Oh, no, 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 no.
Looking to capitalize on that move. Wow, I thought this was over.
Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. There won't be any coming back for The Rock now.
There's two. Wow, just barely making it out.
The Rock stays alive. What resilience from the People's Champion.
I don't think anyone inside this building was expecting a kick out after that move from Yokozuna. The Rock saw that one coming.
There it is. The Rock got all of it.
2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
A behemoth like Yokozuna kicking out. Get ready, Corey. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. People's elbow.
Could be the end for Yokozuna.
Cover.
2 and a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Getting Yokozuna down is hard enough, and keeping him down is going to be a monstrous task.
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move on to plan B.
Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Here they are, our final entrant in this match.
And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
Oh, that was just malicious.
That's disrespectful.
That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Totally missed that one. Pulled in from
Belly to belly.
Strong punch to the midsection.
Belly to belly suplex.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from The Rock on that attack.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
Bang! Snap suplex. Double axe handle.
Tama is losing grasp of this match now.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for. Hooked up.
Shin breaker.
Rock. Buster. Down hard.
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all the sports entertainment. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Here it comes.
Yes, right body. The Rock got all of it.
2. And it's all over. The Rock is your winner.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, Rock!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.